In the vast expanse of our solar system, Mercury, our smallest and innermost planet, has recently astounded scientists with a groundbreaking discovery. This revelation originates from a recent headline from Forbes, which has been buzzing with the news of salt glaciers on Mercury. You heard right, folks, glaciers made of salt. These aren't your typical icy formations found at our planet's poles, but rather, they are composed of salt and believed to be located in Mercury's polar regions. These salt glaciers are not just surface decorations either. They are thought to exist several miles below the surface, hidden away from the scorching sunlight. Now, why does this matter? Well, this discovery is not just a geological marvel, it signifies possible habitable niches that could potentially sustain life. Yes, life on Mercury, a notion that seemed nothing short of science fiction not too long ago. This revelation has ignited a spark of possibility. Could Mercury, once thought to be barren and lifeless, actually harbor life in these icy salt caverns? To fully appreciate this discovery, we need to delve a little deeper into the science behind it. Now, when we think of glaciers, we usually imagine vast sheets of ice slowly moving across the landscape, right? But on Mercury, it's a whole different story. These glaciers are made of salt, not water. So why salt? Well, it's because of Mercury's extreme temperatures. With daytime temperatures soaring to over 800 degrees Fahrenheit, any water would simply evaporate. Salt, on the other hand, can withstand these scorching conditions. Over time, geological processes push salt from the planet's interior towards the surface, creating these unusual features known as salt glaciers. These glaciers aren't just sitting on top of Mercury's surface either, they're buried several miles below the crust. This is due to a process called subsurface migration, where salts move through porous materials towards cooler regions. It's a bit like how water seeps into the ground, but with salt instead. Now let's talk about these habitable niches. These are areas that, despite being in extreme environments, have conditions that could potentially support life. On Mercury, these niches could be deep within the salt glaciers, where conditions are more stable and protected from the planet's harsh surface environment. But how could anything live there? Well, life as we know it requires water, right? But it's important to remember that life as we know it is based on life on Earth. In the universe's vast expanse, life could potentially exist in ways we can't even imagine yet. It's possible that organisms could evolve to use salt or other chemicals in place of water. And it's not just about survival. These organisms could potentially thrive in these conditions, just as extremophiles do in Earth's harshest environments. From the crushing pressures of the deep sea to the arid deserts, life finds a way. It's mind-boggling to think that such harsh conditions could potentially sustain life, isn't it? This unexpected discovery on Mercury is not just a scientific breakthrough, but it also opens up new possibilities in the field of astrobiology. Imagine a planet once thought to be inhospitably hot, barren, and devoid of any possibility of life, now holds the potential to reshape our understanding of life's persistence in the cosmos. This recent discovery of salt glaciers in Mercury's polar regions is nothing short of remarkable. Not only does it challenge our current understanding of Mercury's geological history, but it also forces us to rethink what we consider habitable. For years, scientists have held a certain image of Mercury, a world too close to the sun, too hot, too inhospitable for life as we know it. But these salt glaciers, existing several miles below the surface, suggest the presence of habitable niches. These niches could potentially sustain life in extreme environments, a feat previously thought impossible on a planet like Mercury. But the implications of this discovery extend far beyond our solar system. It suggests that Mercury-like planets across the galaxy, once dismissed as too harsh for life, might actually be habitable. Planets we had written off in our search for extraterrestrial life are now back on the table, thanks to the resilient nature of life itself. This discovery also adds a new dimension to the field of astrobiology, the study of life in the universe. It broadens our horizons, pushing us to consider not just where life as we know it can exist, but where life as we don't know it might thrive. It's a reminder that the universe doesn't always play by our rules, and life, in its infinite adaptability, has a way of surprising us. Who knows, this discovery could be the key to unlocking the secrets of life beyond Earth. Indeed, the universe continues to surprise us in the most extraordinary ways.